Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Smart Learning 24/7, and in my lecture series relating to marginal costing I am now ready with my next question. So quickly let us look into the question. So in this particular question you have been asked to find out which product is more profitable to produce, and you have been given information relating to two products, which is product A and product B, and finally you have been told in the statement assume time as the key factor. So this is the basic information regarding your question, and now the working part or the solution part of this very particular question. And in this type of question you got to initially prepare statement showing key factor contribution. That is, this particular statement key factor contribution, it has not got any huge change. So if you were following my lecture series, in one of the questions I told you, like, you got to prepare your marginal cost statement. So the similar pattern or the format which we adopted for preparing our marginal cost statement, the same methodology you will have to use it here as well. Okay, so first and foremost thing, you got to write the sale price. Okay, and in the case of your sale price, for product A the sale price is 100 and for product B the sale price is 110, right? So I have actually prepared two column based table, that is for product A and product B. And in the case of your sale price, product A I have written it to be 100 and product B I have written it to be 110. So this is done. Then moving on with the next thing. So as usual in our marginal cost statement, after writing your selling price or the sale price, from that we will be deducting our variable cost. In the case of variable cost, like, we have been given labor, variable overheads and material value. So all these three things, that is all these three things will be constituting your variable overheads. Okay, so now variable overheads, in this question you have been given for product A your material value is 24, labor value is 2 and variable overhead value is 4, and for product B the material value is 14, labor value is 3 and variable overhead value is 6. So this is the information. So I have drawn a flower bracket to indicate that we have added all these three values. All these three values have been added, and the total of these three values for product A is 30 and for product B is 23. So from this 100 we are deducting this 30 and we are arriving at our contribution value, which is 70. Similarly for product B the sale price happens to be 110. From this we are deducting 23 and we are getting our contribution to be 87. Okay, and after finding out this particular contribution value, we have not been given any further information like fixed cost or profit or loss value. That has not been given to us. That is, if you have a look at the question, we have used the sale price value, material value, labor value and variable overhead value. So all these values have been utilized and we have found out the contribution value from this. Okay, and after finding out your contribution, we'll have to find the contribution per hour. The reason behind finding the contribution per hour will be because in this question you have been given assume time as the key factor. So you have been given an additional statement in the question which is assume time as the key factor. So that is why in this kind of question, after finding out your contribution, you will have to find out contribution per hour. And in order to find out your contribution per hour, the formula will be contribution divided by hours required to produce. So this will be the formula. So by doing up with the above workings, we have found out for product A the contribution is 70 and for product B the contribution is 87. So both the sides I have written the formula and I am substituting the value, which is contribution is 70 and contribution is 87 over here. Okay, and then hours required to produce. In the case of hours required to produce, at the end of the question, we have been given standard time to product in hours. For product A, it comes to 2 hours, and product B, it comes to 3 hours. Okay, so that will be our denominator, which is contribution divided by hours required to produce will be 70 divided by 2. For product A, we get our answer to be 35, and for product B, we get our value to be 29. Okay, so we have also found out the contribution per hour. And after finding this out, initially at the starting of the question itself, I have told you, you got to give a end result to it, because in this question you have been asked to find out which product is profitable to manufacture. So now by this workings, we have made a comparison between product A and product B, and we have found out contribution per hour of product A is 35, and contribution per hour of product B is 29. So we have found both these values, and after finding this out, our end result will be, I have written the end result as well, which is, since product A gives higher contribution per hour than product B, product A is more profitable to manufacture. So the conclusion you will arrive at by finding the differentiation between the highest value. That is, whichever product gives you the highest contribution per hour, that will be the best product to produce, or that will be the most feasible product to produce. So in this very particular case, product A gives you a contribution of 35, and product B gives you a contribution per hour of 29. So if you make a comparison, product A has a edge, it has more contribution per hour than product B. So whichever product gives you the highest contribution per hour, so that will be the most profitable one. So that is the conclusion which I have given you. Product A is more profitable to manufacture. So this was the working for this particular question, and I hope you might have got a fair enough idea. So if you have been given any question in this particular base with some indication of key factor, then this is how you will have to do up with your working. And I hope that you might have got a fair enough idea relating to this, the workings of it. So if there are any queries relating to this particular sum which I have worked out, you can leave a comment in the comment box section. And if there is any other information or any other lecture which you want me to prepare, you can leave a comment in the comment box section itself. So thank you one and all. So with one more question, I'll meet you guys very quickly. Thank you.